Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a good Friday. Today, we're going to be looking into the severe weather. Today, we have a slight risk, of course, into portions of Michigan, Minnesota, and Wisconsin. But yes, let's go ahead and get to the current radar. So, right now, currently, we have a area in South Dakota and Nebraska that has some pretty strong storms with some lightning to the north of Valentine. You can see our storms right here where there is a marginal risk. I'm pretty sure, yeah, a marginal risk right there. Um, we have those thunderstorms, but right now in our main severe weather area, not much activity going on, or storm activity. We have some rain showers and some heavy rain showers, but nothing too severe. And sorry if there's any background noise. My yard's getting mowed right now, so it's gonna be pretty loud. But you can see not much action right now. These storms have not gotten going yet. But today you can see we have our area of slight in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Michigan, the upper portion of Michigan. This would go into Canada if the SPC or the Storm Prediction Center did Canada, but they don't. And then tornado risk. There is a 5% chance for tornadoes today, going from Michigan, Wisconsin, into Minnesota. Wind threat seems to be the biggest threat today. That is out. That's why there is a marginal risk. Wait a second. Okay, that's why there is a marginal risk out here. One of the reasons, and out here in Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Michigan, that is why the wind threat's the biggest threat, but the hail threat out in Nebraska seems to be the biggest threat. But hail is a risk in Michigan, Wisconsin, and Minnesota. 15% chance for hail of 1 inch in diameter, or larger if in 25 miles away point. So 1 to 2 inches, no significant areas for anything today. But we do have a slight risk once again. We can go to day 2. For day 2, which is Saturday, July 27th, we only have a 2 marginal risks. It seems to be calming down. But we have one going from Lake Michigan over into Wisconsin, Iowa into northern Illinois, and then we have another area in southwest South Dakota, northwestern Nebraska, and eastern Wyoming. We have that secondary marginal risk. Once again, they're 5% area for some severe weather. Now let's take a look at day 3's outlook by the Storm Prediction Center. This is for Sunday, July 28th. You can see we have a marginal risk once again in South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, and Minnesota. This will likely be a slight risk by Sunday. But we're going into late July. So the tornado season has been over for a while now. I mean, tornado season peaks about from April into May, into June. But it seems to be calming down as we go into... We're getting closer to fall. My final fall forecast will be out. If you're getting confused because I said final, I just never did any other ones. I'll probably just release one fall forecast, and that'll probably be in early August. And then I may do I may do another one in late August, because meteorological fall starts when the month turns over to September. But I will be doing probably a few winter forecasts, and those will be coming out probably mid-August. But I have school starting soon, so I'm going to be pretty busy. But yes. But of course, like normal, we don't have any data 4 or 5 or day outlooks, as we can see here. But now let's go check out the models, so we can see if I play this out. Let me pop. I don't want to sound it. Let me pause this. So right now you can see evidently we have some older storms that are still dying out. But as we go later throughout the afternoon, you can see our low pressure system is right there. You can hardly see it. You can see some storms firing up in Minnesota, but those will really get going as we go closer to the 7 p.m. This is 7 p.m. You can start to see it forming into a line with the cold front right there, going from Minnesota into Wisconsin, and then they'll go through Wisconsin and then die out by morning. But then they could hit Michigan, and they're not likely going to be severe when they hit like the big area, the big area of Michigan. But they could still have some Gusty winds, maybe up to 50 miles per hour. Maybe a severe one or two severe thunderstorm warnings. We'll keep an eye on that. But this will be a real early Saturday morning. Probably about 4 or 5 Central Daylight Time. You can see that the area of rain with the cold front is still right here. As we let's go a little bit later, and that'll die off. But as we go into Saturday afternoon, our area with the cold front right here will erupt again in Wisconsin and Iowa, and then we also have this area in Wyoming. Look at that storm right there. That seems to be pretty bad. And this is the NAM. This is the NAM 3KM model, by the way. But you can see our cold front right here. The storms will make it in northern Illinois, and into central Iowa, and then they'll die out. But these Nebraska ones could be going overnight. This is about 8 a.m. in the morning. You can see they're going in South Dakota into Minnesota, and then they'll die out throughout the day. But then they could just be having some heavier rain. But maybe on the south side there could be a severe storm. You can see some pretty strong storms still. That'll last. That complex will last throughout the day. When it fires up Saturday afternoon, that complex will last until Sunday afternoon possibly. Also, now we're gonna take a look at the HRR model. So because we're looking pretty close. We're looking at the mesoscale models, or the mesoscales. But let's go later. Let's go for Friday afternoon. You can see our storms will fire up with the cold front right here. Then they'll of course, this is not going to work. Okay. Well, let's go back to 12Z so we can get a longer one. But you can see our storms will not. They're forecasting to make it to Michigan, but they're not even going to likely be anywhere close to severe. And then this will go off. You can see they will erupt again Saturday afternoon along the cold front, according to the HRR. But that's going to wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a good rest of your what day is it? Friday. I'm stupid, but yes, I'll be posting tomorrow, maybe even a live stream tomorrow. Peace out.